Heading out right now to get the COVID vaccine. We were getting the Johnson & Johnson. Our local health department is putting it on, so I'm so excited. Let's go do this. Yeah.
Here we go, super quick. 1, 2, 3. That's that. That's all she wrote. You're good. Yay.
We just got back and oh my gosh, that hurt really freaking bad. Like she said, okay, so it's gonna burn a little bit possibly. Some people have been saying it. We don't know like why that is, but and I was like, that's fine. You know, burning, like I'm glad you told me so I don't worry and like think that something is gonna happen and I should be freaking out. But that hurt so bad when they put it in. It didn't feel like a flu, that's what she said. It didn't feel like a flu shot or like, you know, an HPV vaccine or like, you know, when your blood is drawn, like it hurt. Like it felt like someone took some like pliers and just pushed my muscles together. So I'm glad I got only one shot and I only need one shot with the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, but obviously still get vaccinated. It's way better than being in the hospital with COVID with a ventilator down your throat. But I thought it would be interesting to include an actual reaction watching me get it and my thoughts after. And actually I'll be vlogging how I feel after the vaccine because day 2 apparently is supposed to be where it gets fun. It's been a little over an hour since I got the shot. I will say my arm is a little sore. I don't have a lot of stiffness when it comes to moving it around and like lifting it, so that's good. Because they say you're supposed to move it around a lot to get it flowing, so I'm happy. But I will say, just now, it just hit me that I started to get a little drowsy and a little tired. Nothing too crazy yet, like flu-like, but that's the first of the symptoms that has occurred. So I'm gonna lay in bed and scroll TikTok. I just woke up from lying down for an hour. I didn't go to sleep, but I was just feeling really tired. I still feel really groggy and kind of like I'm walking through water. My limbs feel warm, and I feel like I'm getting cramps. I don't think that's a side effect. I don't think it brings down your period, but if anyone's going to have it bring on their period, it's gonna be me. So I woke up at 3 in the morning, feeling very sick, and that was fine, you know, groggy, I expected that, but then I felt like a pole was being jammed into the bottom of my spine, which I get sometimes just because I have a bad back, and when I'm sick, my back hurts, and then when I get my period, my back hurts. But this felt so painful, so I took some acetaminophen. That still didn't work, so I iced it and just stayed up and took another acetaminophen. So that was the biggest thing. And then I went back to bed at like 6 a.m., woke up at 3, so it was pretty painful. Now, when I woken up, still really groggy, my back still really hurts, like there's like a pole in the base of my spine. And also, now my skin is like sensitive to the touch and it like hurts. So that's where we're at. Went to bed at like 11:45 a.m. and woke up now, it's like 3:30. So sleeping, definitely a side effect. So after sleeping from like noon to 3, the biggest thing I'm experiencing right now is still just fatigue, my tailbone hurting so bad, and now nausea has really rolled in, which is new for me because even when I get the flu, I don't really get nauseous, so that's the update. Good morning, you guys. Wow, last I saw you was at 4 p.m. yesterday, where I used the last bit of my energy before I zonked on that couch for an hour, not even sleeping, just so exhausted. It felt like someone took a vacuum and vacuumed out all of my energy, and I just laid there in sickness. Then I went to bed for like 40 minutes, and after I woke up, I felt a little bit better. My back still hurt really bad, but I would say that I had side effects for about 15 hours total. I had them from about 3 a.m. until 6 p.m. And so it was about 27 hours after I got my vaccine that they stopped. I woke up this morning, I slept for like 12 hours, and I feel really good. My back still hurts a little bit, but overall I feel really good. I talked to some people who had COVID. They said that they basically had everything I had except even worse. Like they also had sore throat and runny nose and just felt terrible for like 2 weeks, some obviously longer. So if you're asking me, I would say definitely get the vaccine. I recommend it. Obviously talk to your doctor first. I am not a doctor, I was a theater major, but that's just my opinion. I hope you like this video. I know it was a little bit different. If you did, be sure to subscribe because I put out new videos every single week and it helps me a whole bunch. Subscribe.